Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, David Peterson. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Just about ready to roll. Here's Gleyber Torres. And we're underway from Wrigley Field.
Ball.
Bounce to the right. Suzuki. The throw to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
In the air to left center. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third.
How you lead. Getting ready to hit.
Ball.
The 1-0.
That's a strike.
Man at first, one away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. In the air, out towards right center. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
No, inside.
The 1-0. On the ground. Suzuki. To first.
Yes,
and that is that. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field and taking the ball for Detroit, Ty Madden. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball one. Ball. Yep.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flips it in time. Got him. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Oh, Boog, this lineup puts the ball in play, and in an era of high strikeouts and big swings, increasing contact makes them dangerous. We'll see if this pitcher can get some support from the defense.
Ball one.
In the air, right field, on the move. And there's 2 down.
Batting third baseman, number 3.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Bregman.
No, that's a ball. Ball, no. Hook.
That's off the mark. And the count is 3-1. Swings through that. That one ripped. And that will end the inning. Scoreless after 1. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Second inning set to go. Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hook.
In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Got him. Now 1 away. So he's down on just 3 pitches. Watch the first 2 and then chased after the 3rd.
Yeah, not a very good at bat right there, Boog, but that was also some excellent pitching. The 0-0 and 0-1 pitches were both right on the edge of the strike zone, so it's not like he watched 2 cookies go by. Then a great job of expanding and making him chase the 0-2, knowing he would be in protect mode.
What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 8, Matt.
2 down, base is empty. Matt Vierling will hit next.
No, that's
Vierling
down.
getting the start in left. He made his major league debut when he was 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. No score here in the 2nd. And that's counted away. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off, 2-2. Not close with that one, and it's a full count. Fights it off, he'll see another. The kick, the 3-2. And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Rise.
Vierling leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball,
See if you
that's
can go
down.
upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Struck him out looking. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here at Wrigley
Leading
Field.
off for
So
the
now it's the
Cubs.
Cubs hitter in the
The catcher,
4-hole, Carson Kelly.
Kelly.
Let's go, Carson.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's
Batting
one out at the
fifth,
bottom of the
first
second.
baseman,
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting sixth.
Anytime you rip a
hitter,
line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Nico Horner. In the dirt, blocked. And the 1-0.
Ball.
Just
no, that's
missed.
a ball.
There's a strike. And now 3-1. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
That's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Tap foul at the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes the runner. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Swanson digs in. A little out front there as he swings through it. The 0-1.
Ball down low.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Torres. And that's 2.
You're out.
But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the start of the inning. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Just missed. And now 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one fouled off. And base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Tigers, the second
Showed a
baseman,
willingness to drive
Leader.
that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 0-2.
No.
Just misses there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at second. Outside low. Now 2-2. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 2-run blast. And it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
McGonigal in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one finds the zone, And it's 0-2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. How you lead. Up now for the Tigers. Flied to right his first time. Hard liner. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
That one the other way, and this one looks like trouble. Runner from third in to score, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One out, runner at second. Here's Riley Green.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's a fair ball. Here comes Dingler around third. In comes the run from second to second, and he's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Outside.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Fastball for a strike. And that's a little bit high. 3-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swings and misses. 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. He reached out a walk his first time.
Ball.
Two on, 1 out. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Tigers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball, that's too low.
Out towards right center field for Armstrong. On the move to the gap. He's got it. And that's the third out. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tigers 4 and the Cubs 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the rookie right fielder, Kevin Alcantara. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 1-0.
No, off
Challenge
the
from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them.
Ball 3.
Here's a 3-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 3-1. And that one clips the corner. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's there at third with a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Fly to right his first time. Splits the plate. Strike 1. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Throw down to third, but he's back safely. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Jake Rogers getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Number 51, the lefty, warming up as well. Ball to strike. Runner on at third, one gone. High fly ball, right field. In position. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. And they cut the lead to 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman number 3, Alan Bregman.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sack fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just...
That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. 3 innings complete. Tigers 4 and the Cubs 2. Here at Wrigley Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Center field. Crow Armstrong moving under this one. And there's one down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Comes up empty.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Lifted in the air right center field. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, number 7.
Kevin McGonigal digs in now. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Y'all, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Down in order go the Tigers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Bottom 4, now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Kelly wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. And a swing and a miss.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. And he won around. Ruled a swing. That one at 95 missed up top. Ball 3. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. Getting to play off some really close pitches, and Somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Ty Madden departs. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Jake
Tigers,
Rogers
number
gets the ball
34,
now. He's
Jake
making his 4th appearance of the
Rogers.
season. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Grounder might be 2. Torres to second. 2 gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Nico Horner will come up to hit. The other way. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And it gets down for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Foul ball there. Horner off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Happ lays off. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Horner comes around to score. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here comes Dansby Swanson. That clips the corner. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Laser to the gap should score the run. Happ on his way home. He'll score and then tie it. in with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And fouled off. Runner edges away at second. That's ripped into the outfield. And that is the third out of the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th, and we are tied 4-4. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready now for the 5th inning.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Lee thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Tied at 4. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, number 13.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. David Peterson will depart, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Gavin Hollowell gets the call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Go ahead run on base. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Swing and a ball popped up. Suzuki. And there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Riley Green.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, a great flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Inside, almost got him.
Ball 3.
And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Ball.
Man at second. And that skips into dirt. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that, but
Laser, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-4.
big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jake Rogers done for the night, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, number 51. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And now it's Alex Bregman. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. We got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel.
No, that's down.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Ball 2.
Up the middle, Lee. The flip, 1 at second, on to first,
He's in
safe.
there.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Last half of inning number 5. This ball's chopped on the ground. Torres over to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Nico Horner.
That's out to center field. And that ends the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 6 and the Tigers 4. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Spencer Torkelson.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Oh, 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
Here we go, Gavin.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Here we go, Cubbies. Here we go. Here we go, Cubbies. Here we go.
And a swing and a miss. Leadoff man retired in the
Left
sixth.
fielder, number 8, Matt Wheeler.
No.
The Cubbies up by 2, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Come on, Gavin.
That catches the outside corner. That's strike one.
Let's go, Gavin.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now the right fielder.
Ahoy.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Gets the call, and it's 0-2. Vierling stands at first with one out.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 1-2. Got him swinging.
Up next to the Tigers, the designated hitter, Zach.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Gavin Hollowell won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Cubs,
now, Tyler
number
Ferguson.
64,
He's been so good against
Tyler
lefties.
Ferguson.
Ball.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Happ fires it in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman.
Here is Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs. On a line, should be extra bases. Runner around third. 1 runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Tigers even it up.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Man on second, 2 down.
That's a ball.
That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Sets him down looking. They limit the damage here, but they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th. Ian Happ up to hit.
So he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Tried to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Activity in the bullpen. Jacob Wagaspak getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Holton also getting ready. The 1-0.
Ball. No.
Liner to second. It picked on the hop. Nicely done for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders and throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Swing and a ground ball. Torkelson steps on the bag, 2 away.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Tied at 6. Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit.
Yep.
that one ripped right center field. This one looks like trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Ball 1.
Man at second. That one's in there, and it's a ball and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Cubs leave 1. This game remains tied at 6. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top of inning number 7. How you lead. Up now for the Tigers. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Outside. And that's ball 1. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Ball 2.
Well, you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
No.
Just
Outside.
missed. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Riley Green.
Here's the center fielder, Riley Green. There's a line drive to left field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning stretch time. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back here at the friendly confines. Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with 1 swing. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. And the 1-0. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And this place is rocking. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 7-6.
What a moment for these fans. They're going nuts. think he was anticipating the hitter to be caught off guard by how slow that changeup was. But to his credit, very patient, waited for it, and he turned it around.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Number 51 won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Kyle
Tigers,
Finnegan on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Good eye right there.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to Torkelson, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Carson.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Got him. 2 gone.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Grounds one to short. Gloves it on the dive to first. They get the out, and that'll do it.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trent Thornton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jacob Webb, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Rollison, the left-hander, also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2.
Ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Kerry Carpenter, looking to start something with one gone. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that's fouled off. The 0-2.
Ball.
And that skips into dirt. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Cubs trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Three-two. Up and in, ball 4. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Colton Keith. He represents the go-ahead run.
No, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 8-7. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Zach McKinstry.
Ball.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That misses the zone. Ball 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Bush takes it himself. Now 2 out.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, Labor Torres.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Trent Thornton departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Here
the
comes a
Cubs.
new arm for the Cubs,
Number
Ryan
33.
Rollison.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Way inside. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. And the inning is over. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. It's now 8-7.
Now pitching for
Back
Detroit.
now, new pitcher on the
Number
mound as we
58,
roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jacob Waguespack. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
This
Now into the game,
defensively for
James
the Tigers.
Outman. He takes
Now
over
playing
in right.
Number 43, James.
So here's Horner now.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Nico Horner.
Ball.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Tigers holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Breaking ball misses down and away. Ian Happ on deck for the Cubs. Out towards right center field. Torres under it. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Inside.
The 1-0.
Ball
He's
two.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Dansby Swanson waiting to hit for the Cubs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Ian Happ bops one out of here. And this game is tied.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Infield shifted to the pull side. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. That one found hard the other way.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
On the ground to third. Throw to first is in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 8 apiece. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the ninth. Kevin McGonigal getting ready to hit. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Caleb Thielbar, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Webb, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One away.
Up next to the Tigers, the shortstop, How You Move.
That one hit to right. And there are 2 outs.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dylan Dingler. Tapped softly on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Tigers are shut down there. Score remains at 8 apiece. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball one. He was late there, strike one. Late swing, foul to the left.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
1-2 now.
Ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one in the air center field. One up, one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Seiya Suzuki.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9.
No.
Check
No,
swing,
that's
he
the
held
ball.
up. 2-1. Just missed. Alex Bregman on deck for the Cubs. The 3-1. And that one fouled off.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Torres. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, number 3.
Here's A.J. Hinch
Alex
heading towards the mound.
Bregman.
And we're going to see a pitching change right here. Jacob Wagaspak is done. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New
Detroit,
pitcher for the Tigers,
number
Tyler
87,
Holden.
He's
Tyler
averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Ball outside.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
That's a strike.
And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Holton trying to send this to extra innings.
Yep.
And there's the automatic. Swings through that one. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire
He
over.
made it.
The throw is late, and he's out at
for
first.
the Cubs, the catcher, Jose Kelly.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. Around third. The relay. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at the plate. That's the 3rd out. And we're headed to extras.
Oh, man, so close to a walk-off win. You could hear the anticipation from the crowd, but a clutch defensive execution on the throw to the plate and a great tag by the catcher to cut down the winning run. Free baseball. Let's go.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Cubs,
back, and here
number
comes the closer,
71,
Jacob Webb.
Jacob.
Here's the center fielder, Riley Green.
Leading off for the Tigers,
Listen, there's
the center
absolutely
fielder,
no reason to
Riley
pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
That
Ball
misses. Ball one. And that one hit hard and back up the middle for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings through that high fastball. The Tigers with the go-ahead run in third here in extra innings. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runners at the corners, one away. Here are the top half of the 10th. Just missed. And 1-2. Now one missed. A little bit low, and the count is filled up. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Two on, one out. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Fouls away the first offering. So they're all loaded up. That's inside, and it's 1-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Hard liner. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Here comes the runner. Throw cut off to third. Save.
Well, that breaks the tie in a big way, clearing the bases. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Jacob Webb out of the game, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Caleb
Cubs,
Thielbar on to pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One down, runner at third. Zach McKinstry now at the plate. The 0-1.
Ball.
One away with a runner at third. And here in extra innings. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out. Number 2.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Foul ball. Runner at third, 2 away. And a strike to Glaber. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Javier Assad, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it. And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Struck him out swinging. Good job at damage control right there. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Tigers 11 and the Cubs 8. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the bottom of the 10th. Michael Bush digs in now. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Swings through the sweeper. Man at second.
Ball.
Goes down looking. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that call third strike.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Tigers trying to close out a 3-run lead, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count's full. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Nico Corner.
Pitch is in there. And that is strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So they're down to their final out. And here is Ian Happ.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Misses off the plate. Ball one.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, 2 down. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Holton is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final 11-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.